Okay, let's move on to the chapter using the pipeline yourself. So, if for one reason or another the data team is not available, you run into struggles. The data team should perform two tasks, that is, to give the researchers the specific feature values you have requested, just like before, and improving the automated feature extractions from the audio files, or implementing new ones, right? So, uh, we'll give a small outline of how the pipeline works. There's a general outline. It might not even be how it actually works, but it's sort of conceptually how it does. Okay? These pieces of code, they make the images appear, but you can click them yourself and follow the instructions to make them load. Okay, the data flow of Groningen. First we get the input, it's two cute persons here, data collections, asking the questions, right? And we get an audio file with two separate channels, two recordings, a normal one and a -6 decibel one. Then we get the data ready. How? Well, we manually check them. Then the intermediate product. So if the data quality is failed, we don't use the file. If it is good enough, we have the intermediate product. This is added to a list, and this list is the list of all the audio files that we deem worthy of being analyzed, right? Now we have this image. It's quite a complicated one with a lot of arrows and a lot of lines. You can go over it, but I think it's too complicated actually to explain it like this. The only thing which you sort of need from this image, which is not in the simplified image that I will show you right after, is this purple section. I'm colorblind. I assume this is purple. I made it myself. It should be purple. It's the explains how the configuration file works. So here in the configuration file, you choose which feature extractions you want to run. So basically you're selecting here which features you want to obtain. Well, this is a big file and it has some Boolean statements that are either true or false, and those are used to by the pipeline to understand which programs it should start. Well, we'll go to the simplified image over here. Here we have some explainer as well. Well, you can go over it, but I'll just explain it by this image. So the beginning, as you see, is the same. Then over here, we lack the configuration file because in the end, we believe that the configuration file is not needed because we will want to extract basically always all the features from every from every audio file. So in the end, all of the features will be true. Feature extraction booleans will be set to true. Okay, so the first step is gather the non-audio features. Well, we will gather these features from Redcap and we'll use a pipeline script which extract them using the name of the audio file. So this is actually a loop, so it will do this for every single one of the audio files, right? Then it will store the output of these Redcap extracted features, let's say over here, right? Then the step 2, preparing the audio for analysis. So this is an automated pre-processing. Oh, too many S's. Volume normalization, noise extraction, channel selection, speaker diarization, segment selection, all these kind of stuff is done in the loop. Then we have this intermediate product, that's a .wav audio recording. Supposedly this only has our participant in it, and that's why there's one channel. Then we'll extract some features from it based on the audio. Well, maybe this is whisper that will extract the textual representation of what's being said. Here we might have Prosogram or OpenSmile or you name it, right? And some of these will rely on each other. For example, some features get calculated from the textual representation of the audio file, and others only deal with the volume and the pitch of the audio file, for which the textual representation is not needed. Now, as you can see, this moves on, moves on, moves on, and then in the end, gather all the features associated with this audio file. So that are these extracted features, including this REDCap extracted features. So, what this means is by the end, you'll have a large data frame, or whatever way you want to save it, could be a CSV file, with every audio recording, or if we chop it up into minutes, every minute of an audio recording on the left being a row, and every column being a feature. A lot of these features could be the same. For example, if we cut up our audio files into minutes, then most of the features that we extract from REDCap will be the same every time. And others will differ between recordings, as you would expect.